International Space Station flying over. It's going to happen at 10:27 and will appear from the northwest sky. We'll talk more about that and our chilly temperatures during the night report.
He has Neil Patrick Harris.
Surprise!
And Cara Delevingne with a magic trick. How? Plus Bruce the Robot and a game of charades.
Little. Big Little Lies. It was like Pretty Little Lies.
New Fallon.
Beat rising inflation with Kohl's Friends and Family Sale. Take 20% off online or 25% off in store, on top of already great deals on women's shorts, outdoor furniture, and women's swimsuits. Plus, Kohl's Rewards members get $20 off and everyone earns Kohl's Cash. Kohl's.
Zyrtec works hard at hour 1 and twice as hard when you take it again the next day, so Betty can be the
barcode beat conductor.
Go, Betty! Let's be more than our allergies. Z's the day with Zyrtec.
Yeah, no, it's kind of good. Yeah, I think I like it. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. That was good.
Good job. That was good. Practicing.
Get any size soft drink for just $1 right now at McDonald's.
We really had our hands full with our 2-year-old.
So naturally, we doubled down with the new puppy.
Thankfully, we also have new Tide Ultra Oxy with odor eliminators. Between stains and odors, it can handle double trouble.
For the #1 stain fighter and odor remover, it's got to be Tide.
The best place to stream every episode of Chicago PD is Peacock.
Chicago PD!
And this fall,
you are a good cop. I bet on you every time.
All new episodes of Chicago PD will return to NBC and Peacock.
They have to pick acts to go to the live shows.
Half are going home.
Later, Jimmy Fallon welcomes Neil Patrick Harris, NBC Tonight.
BBH Insurance in Stanley and Minot. We make buying insurance simple.
You're watching The Night Report at 10. Your news and weather headlines start right now.
Good evening, I'm Joe Skrzyszewski, and thanks for tuning in to The Night Report. North Dakota's only abortion clinic will remain open, at least temporarily. Red River Women's Clinic was set to suspend services starting tomorrow following the Supreme Court's recent decision striking down Roe v. Wade. But this afternoon, a federal judge, Bruce Romanek in Burleigh County, granted a temporary restraining order for the clinic. He ruled that North Dakota Attorney General Drew Wrigley prematurely attempted to execute the language of North Dakota's trigger law. Judge Romanek stated the official certification of the Supreme Court's decision was not issued until July 26th, and parties are allowed 25 days to ask for a rehearing after that. Following the decision, Wrigley said, "I will officially recertify what has been clear from the day that the United States Supreme Court handed down its decision in Dobbs. Roe v. Wade has been reversed, and the trigger law shall be given its full effect." Now, representatives from Red River Women's Clinic announced in May they plan to move across the river to Moorhead if the law goes into effect. They've indicated there won't be a break in operations, and Planned Parenthood in Moorhead has said it can temporarily provide abortion services. Well, we're going to turn our attention now to weather. We're joined by our meteorologist, Henry Blakes. He brings us his first look at tonight's forecast. Henry, good evening.
Hey, nice day out there. We topped out in the 70s. Conditions are pretty cooler than they should be for this time of year, but I don't hear too many people complaining about that during the dog days of summer. Hey, check it out. In about 20 minutes or so, we'll have the chance to view the International Space Station as it flies overhead at 10:27. It will be appearing from the west-northwest and disappearing towards the east-southeast. And with the sky nice and clear as it is right now, you should have no problem viewing the International Space Station. We're currently at 62 degrees. Moisture pretty much limited, but we do still have a little bit of instability in around the Turtle Mountains as some showers from Canada continue to push south and east. St. John, you're done for now. St. Belcourt, but this headed toward Rock Lake and eventually Bisbee. Also, a little bit of activity well to the north of Dunseith, and that will continue pushing south and east, gradually losing some of its punch as we lose this daytime heating. Yes, look at your morning lows. Many of us are going to be in the mid to upper 40s and lower 50s for our Thursday morning. So it's going to be feeling more like September instead of July. But Joe, as I mentioned, a little bit of a cool down in the month of July. No real worries there. That is quite a blessing indeed.
Might be a little bit of a reprieve for some folks out at the state fairgrounds. All right, thank you so much for that, Henry. Since 2015, North Dakota Human Trafficking Task Force members have investigated more than 200 cases of human trafficking in the state. Most of those cases have been for sex, with some reports of labor trafficking. Law enforcement and advocates continue to work to help the victims, prosecute the perpetrators, and educate the public. Erica Craven has more for Human Trafficking Awareness Week.
It's dubbed the modern day slavery, and it's found across the globe as well as right here at home. Human trafficking is a human rights violation involving a third party exploiting a person for the purpose of forced labor, sexual slavery, or commercial sexual exploitation.
Human trafficking doesn't always look like you'd expect.
It's probably a little more underground in North Dakota than in some other states.
Actually, what we see the most of right now is something called familial trafficking, where it's the family member that is the trafficker.
Advocates say social media is also often used by traffickers to recruit the vulnerable. Police say the issue hits close to home.
We do have confirmed cases of this, I would say weekly at least.
Just last month, a spa in Bismarck was shut down and 2 people arrested after prosecutors say they engaged in human trafficking.
The spa cases are tough because we run into language barriers, so it's difficult to get into the backstories of what got them into that position in the first place.
Officers on patrol are always on the lookout for individuals being exploited.
Our first goal as investigators is to get that person the help they need to get out of that life.
We're actually getting people coming forward more often than we had before. We know the crime continues to grow, but on the other side, we also know more people are being educated than before.
The public can also help by reporting potential situations.
North Dakota's task force has served more than 650 victims of human trafficking since 2015.
Now, people who experience trauma like trafficking, rape, or abuse often benefit from counseling and therapy. A Bismarck woman offers trauma-sensitive yoga classes as another way to explore the healing process. Heather Mathias keeps her class sizes small on purpose. Everything about these yoga classes, from the placement of the yoga mats to the words the facilitators use, are thought out and planned to assist in trauma recovery.
This one, it's in a sun shape, so that way there's nobody that is to your back, because a lot of people get anxious and nervous about having somebody behind them. If there's been any trauma, they don't want people behind them, so we make sure that it's a safe environment. I'm usually up at the front, kind of guarding the doorway, so anybody who comes in, they know if I've let them through, it's okay.
Insurance covers this type of yoga class. Heather meets with 5 groups from elementary age children to adults. 2 former Minneapolis police officers have been sentenced for violating George Floyd's civil rights. A judge in St. Paul handed down a 3-year sentence to ex-cop J. Alexander Kyung and a 3.5-year sentence for Tu Tao. Both were convicted in February for failing to provide medical care and stop fellow officer Derek Chauvin from kneeling on Floyd's neck for 9.5 minutes. The incident led to Floyd's death and sparked a nationwide movement to protest police use of force. Now, both are also facing state charges of aiding and abetting second-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter for Floyd's death. The Federal Reserve is stressing that killing inflation is its #1 goal. Therefore, the agency raised its benchmark interest rate 0.75 percentage point for the second straight time. The Fed's move will raise its key rate, which affects many consumer and business loans, to a range of 2.25% to 2.5%, its highest level since 2018. The central bank's decision follows a jump in inflation to 9.1%. It's the fastest annual rate in 41 years. High gas prices come high oil prices, and that means North Dakota has been making more money than expected. Profits from oil tax revenue have skyrocketed, and the Office of Management and Budget Director says he expects the legislature will have billions of unexpected dollars to work with once next year's session rolls around.
Essentially, in round numbers, we've been double the actual price of what was in the budget. So where we expected to have oil revenues of around $3.5 billion for the biennium, we'll likely have a record of closer to $7 billion for the biennium.
The state does not get all that money, though. Some is allocated to cities, counties, school districts, and to the 3 affiliated tribes. While lotto fever has hit America again with the next Mega Millions jackpot exceeding $1 billion, North Dakota Attorney General Drew Riglia outlined how much money the state gets from those who play. He says the North Dakota Lottery contributed $6.7 million to the state in the recently completed fiscal year. $5.6 million went to the state's general fund, $800,000 to the multi-jurisdictional drug task force, and $320,000 went to the compulsive gambling prevention and treatment fund. North Dakotans spent more than $29 million on lottery tickets in the past year. Still to come on KMOT at 10, how families pass farming traditions on from one generation to the next at the North Dakota State Fair. Plus, a look at the work that goes into some of those awesome floats you may have seen in this year's state parade. The Night Report will be right back.
You're watching the Night Report at 10. Live on KMOT TV, your news leader. Your first warn weather forecast is right here on your news leader.
Kyle Busch, welcome to Menards. What can I help you with today?
Well, I've got my shopping list right here. I need some green treated lumber. I need a brown Mastercraft door. I need red Clearview cabinets and some blue Dutch Boy paint.
Those are M&Ms.
And?
At Menards, we carry the world's best selection of home improvement products to help you complete your next project.
You've got more of these, right?
It's all gonna fit in your car?
I got a trunk.
Save big money at Menards. Discover the benefits of natural products and supplements at the Natural Health Shop, Minot's locally owned store with the largest variety of quality health products. Give your health a boost at the Natural Health Shop inside the South Broadway Marketplace Foods next to Taco Bell.
Look out, I have a pro on my team. We got this. Stay focused. If I make this, we win. Don't screw this up.
He'll screw it up.
He should really stick to fixing cars.
Your personal information gets exposed so often, it might as well be hanging in a museum. Everyday activities like online shopping, banking, and even data breaches may expose your information and make it dangerously easy to have your identity stolen. No wonder there's a new victim every 3 seconds.
Someone stole my information and tried to buy a car in my name. Felt really devastating because I had no control.
But protecting your identity can be easy with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors threats to your identity, and if an issue is detected, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it.
If something happens, you have somebody fighting for you.
All backed by LifeLock's $1 million protection package, including reimbursement for stolen funds.
Everybody needs to have LifeLock.
Identity theft protection starts here. Call the number on your screen or visit lifelock.com/get25 and use promo code GET25 to save 25% on your first year of identity theft protection. Enroll now.
Sundry Sand and Gravel provides the finest aggregate-related services for residential and commercial applications. Visit their website for complete products and services, including a convenient project estimator. Rely on Sundry Sand and Gravel.
Keep watching KMOT TV, your news leader.
Two brothers and their families are a good example of farming traditions getting passed down from one generation to the next. Kaylee Paulus went to the North Dakota State Fair Cattle Exhibition to find out more.
The Spickler brothers, as young boys, showcased cattle at the state fair. Now they have families of their own and are passing down the tradition to their children.
This is something that I started doing when I was 7 and did it through age 21, and now my children are back here. We're in our 2nd year of exhibiting at the North Dakota State Fair, and it is really fun just to be back here and to be back competing and showing our children what I did growing up and what our family did growing up.
The families are neighbors and teach their kids daily life lessons through farming, taking care of animals, and the responsibilities that come with it.
We actually we're separate, but we both do the same thing. So it's pretty neat, and they live just down the road from us. So, and we're stalled next to each other at the fair here, so it's kind of fun.
So you guys are competing against each other pretty much.
Yeah, we sure do. The nieces and nephews all compete.
Justin Spickler says both families enjoy teaching their kids the ropes. At the North Dakota State Fair, I'm Kaylee Paulus reporting for your news leader.
One of the highlights of every North Dakota State parade is getting to see the elaborate floats that different groups in the community design. The class of '69 had won Best Float the last 2 years that state parades were held in Minot. Though they didn't quite win this year, their work still stood out and was one of those recognized with an award. Ellen Korslein, a Minot native, now living in Montana, has been building prize-winning parade floats since 2019. It started as a way to celebrate his class's 50-year reunion, and it's expanded into a new tradition.
Well, I'm a retired engineer, so I've been building stuff all my life, so it gives me something to do. My wife likes it because it gets me out of the house, but I think it's just the reaction once you get it all together.
The long ship that he made this year will be on display at Norsk Høstfest. Look at that work. Also, congratulations are in order to the band Young in a Million. We're told they won tonight's Hometown Sound competition on the main stage at the grandstand tonight. So congratulations to them. Now let's go back to Henry.
Hey, thank you, Joe. We've got a nice cool night in store. Perfect evening in Dickinson. As you can see, bonfire out there looking pretty good. We'll have more details on your weather after the break.
Hey everyone, tonight we have an all-new show. Neil Patrick Harris will be here. Cara Delevingne will be joining us. Plus we have an all-new Tonight Show hashtags, and I'll be interviewing a robot, an AI robot. It's a great show tonight.
Newfoundland, tonight on NBC.
I had a wonderful dream, and there were flowers in my bed. There were clouds above my head, and the marching band marched through my room. They were singing.
I had a wonderful dream, and there were campfire songs, and we sang them all night long, and the shadows were dancing on the ceiling.
Had a wonderful dream. What a wonderful dream I had last night. I was out like a light, and I was flying.
Had a wonderful dream. Had a wonderful dream. Had a wonderful dream. Had a wonderful dream. I wish everything in this life could be a wonderful dream.
Because my parents told me I have to be responsible.
Because my first coach told me, you can do this.
Because my boss showed me how to do a good job.
Because my teacher helped me see the choices.
I'm swimming faster than I ever dreamed.
I am a valuable employee.
I discovered that I could work as an artist.
I will be whatever I want to be.
Youth with disabilities should grow up expecting to work and succeed. For more information, visit whatcanyoudocampaign.org.
Oh, the kids? At your parents. I ate an hour ago because you completely forgot about the anniversary sale at Denver Mattress. We're celebrating 50 years with Furniture Row, so everything is on sale. That means $50 off every Buena Vista, Summit, and Doctor's Choice Original. Or purchase any Tempur-Pedic and get a $300 gift. Score 2 Doctor's Choice pillows for only $50, plus 50 months no interest and free shipping. The anniversary sale only at Denver Mattress.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads.
Make no monthly payments for the rest of summer on all 2022 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get 2.49% financing when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Closed captioning on KMOT is brought to you by Professional Hearing Services.
It was another unseasonably cool but comfortable day across North Dakota. In Minot, we topped out at 75 degrees today, which was 11 degrees cooler than we should be. Our normal high is 86 degrees, and even our low was 53. And believe it or not, it's going to be even cooler than that tonight. Bowbell's only topping out at 68, 76 in Garrison. Harvey 72, 67 for a high in Rallis. All around, feeling more like September as we go into your Thursday morning with lows only in the mid to upper 40s and lower 50s. But don't let this fool you. This is just a temporary thing. We've got some showers coming down at Lake Metagoshi right now, where it's currently 58 degrees, north wind at 6 miles per hour. Just a nice little rain to cool you down at the lake. So that's going to likely interfere with seeing the passing of the International Space Station for parts of the Turtle Mountains at 10:27. But here in Minot, no worries. Nice, clear, and 62 degrees. Let's take a look at your first warning radar and satellite. Not much going on across much of the region, but you'll notice out of Canada, we've got some showers pushing southward, gradually dissipating, but still, as you saw on our Lake Metagoshi cam, the rain is coming down lightly as it pushes through Bisbee and Rock Lake. And as you saw, Lake Metagoshi, just some light showers moving in. There will be some more right behind it, but we're not expecting anything heavy. St. John, Belcourt, Dunseith, maybe even a few showers for you as well out of this batch. Rolla at 55 degrees. Speaking of 55, Stanley and Rugby reporting that as well. Northwest wind light around 5 miles per hour, and even region-wide, we're talking about 50s already for the Devil's Lake Basin and the northern Red River Valley. So what's going to be happening later tonight? Well, the high pressure system starts to push in. We get light wind and cooler conditions with those 40s for our lows. What does that mean for our Thursday afternoon? Well, nice weather, sunshine, lots of clear skies, though if any cloud cover expected tomorrow. So we're going to have nice weather to go along with those 70-degree temperatures once again. Northwest wind remaining light around 5 miles per hour. So if you have any plans, errands to run, want to get outdoors, have some fun, tomorrow is going to be the day to do it. Moisture-wise, I'm mentioning this because, yes, we picked up at the airport 2 4500ths of an inch of moisture, which puts us 2600ths of an inch above normal, which is good because we're not looking at very many additional rain chances in our future. Looking at the Ceres River, we're around 1,500 feet where it should be. As we go farther east, around Bantry and West Hope, around 1,400 feet. So 40s and low 50s expected for our morning lows, followed by those 70s for our highs tomorrow. But remember, we're back into the 80s for Friday, with 90s returning over the weekend and into next week with a little bit of a heat wave. But otherwise, things are looking pretty good for your Thursday.
Good to hear. All right, thank you so much for that, Henry. Zach Keenan joins us for Sports Now. Welcome back from Garrison.
I'm glad to be back. Thank you. A little sunburnt, but I think it's totally worth it. If you get a look at these highlights, so many upsets on day one. I promise that I wore sunscreen. Stick around. The Night Report will be right back.
Coming up in the next Country Morning today, second quarter GDP numbers are expected to be released on Thursday. We'll tell you what it could mean.
And meteorologist Jacob Moore says we'll have a little bit more cool weather before the heat returns.
Morning, Dan.
Love the new truck.
Got it through Ford Blue Advantage.
But this is used?
Yep. Took a few test drives at my Ford dealer. Got everything I was looking for.
Did you get a warranty?
Ford backed. With the Carfax support too.
Visit your Ford dealer and get a certified inspection, a Ford-backed warranty, Carfax report, and a money-back guarantee. Ford Blue Advantage. Used car buying that's built for you.
You did get everything.
The North Dakota Veterans Home has been providing high-quality care for veterans and their spouses for over 125 years. Our friendly staff treat each resident with dignity and respect in an environment that feels like home. A place where our veterans can meet and reminisce. You were there for us, now let us be there for you. Call today or visit ndvh.nd.gov.
If you've been injured in an accident that's not your fault and you don't have an attorney, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to tell you what your case is potentially worth. Hello, I'm Gina, along with spokesperson Rob. Rob, tell the folks at home who should be calling right now.
Well, just like you said, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, you don't have an attorney, give us a call right now, and we're going to let you know what your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Rob. So what kind of calls have we been seeing today?
Well, Gina, we're getting calls from all types of accidents today. Work accidents, slip and falls, truck accidents, and most commonly, car accidents. So if you were injured in an accident that was not your fault, you don't have an attorney, take that first step, pick up that phone and give us a call. We're going to answer your questions and we'll let you know how much money you can get for your accident.
Thanks, Rob. All right, folks at home, you heard it. Go ahead, don't hesitate, take that first step and call now.
Sports is sponsored by Stratosphere, Minot's premier CBD products.
Welcome back to the Night Report. Earlier, I said we got two pretty good morning games. They only got better in the afternoon at the Class B Legion State Tournament. Garrison, the tournament host, but the away team on the scoreboard against Lemoore. Bottom of the third, Gunnar Jacobs loops a curveball to shallow center. It drops. Ty Englehart comes home, makes it a 1-0 ball game in the Titans' favor. Top six, Jack Bright on the mound. He came in clutch late down the stretch. Just 2 hits on him all night long. We go to the last chance for Lemoore. They're looking for their 3rd straight Legion State Championship and load all the bases. Here comes the squeeze to the plate. Gunnar Jacobs all over it. Gets the tag, the second out. And in front of the home crowd, Bright strikes out the final 2 batters. He threw 14 strikeouts in the complete game shutout.
Well, our coach just told us that was the first time a Garrison team has won a first-round game in the state tournament in like 20 years, so it just feels amazing. Can't say anything else other than it just feels great. Feels great to take down the back-to-back state champion.
What a special moment on their home grass. Garrison meets up with Langdon tomorrow afternoon. Mayport and Candu earlier in the morning. Dane Hagler on the bump for Candu. Bottom 4 goes fastball. It's high with 2 outs. Garrett Westland cannons to second, tag in time. Scoreless through 6 innings. That's when Blaine Anderson drops a bunt. Pitcher Landon Koning fields it. Throw to first is high and Hagler stomps on home plate to take a 1-0 lead. Same inning, 3 batters later. Westland drag bunt picked up by Koning, out at first, but Anderson scores at home to double the lead. Bottom of the 7th, last chance for the tournament favorite. Jake Holter just grounds to short. The throw to second base is in time.
Feels really good, especially knowing that they're top dog, and we lost to Thompson in the high school season. So these guys actually beat Thompson 3 times this year. So, I mean, it's kind of crazy coming into this game knowing that we got killed by Thompson and then we come back and beat these guys, top dogs.
Hagler struck out 8 batters, also went 2 of 3 at the plate. He also finished with 82 pitches, so we may see him again on the mound this week. Next up, Hazen and Renville County. Bottom 2, Levi Zempel hits a roller to short. The throw home bounces off the dirt and scores Hunter Keller, makes it 1-0 Astros. Same frame, pitcher Tyson Wick hits a rope to center. Fielding error allows 3 runs to score, and Hazen takes a 7-0 lead. Now that score would hold until the 7th inning. Gannon Hall with runners on 1 and 2 booms an off-speed pitch out to left. A 3-run knock with 2 outs on the board. Muskrats load up the bases. The tying run at the plate. Joe Savalcool hits to third. And all Grant Krause has to do is tap the bag. Renville will play Mayport in a loser-out game tomorrow. Meanwhile, Hazen and Candu will play at 3 in the afternoon. That's followed by Langdon versus Garrison to end the evening. Losers bracket games are in the morning. Mayport Renville at 10. Carrington plays Lemoore at 12:30. Before we go, let's take a look at this week's Uncle Mattio's Play of the Week. It's actually an outtake from my chat with Dane Hagler earlier. He pitched a great game, hit a great game too, but meanwhile, his teammates are throwing mini donuts at him. Watch his focus. He never loses track of his thought, just keeps going. That's the kind of thing that you just can't teach. Laser focus from Dane Hagler. We'll be right back.
When it comes to selling your farm, Haugen Farm Realty is the area's expert on local ag properties. Our 38 years of experience is unmatched, and the revenue from our business is reinvested locally. Sell local with Haugen Farm Realty.
Today, women with nighttime urinary incontinence don't have to wake up wet. Introducing the PureWick system, an innovative breakthrough system for managing female urinary incontinence at night.
Morning, Mom. Good morning. How did you sleep? Better, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay.
The PureWick system works outside the body to draw urine away, helping to keep skin dry and control odor. The PureWick system is a non-invasive option for management of moderate to severe urinary incontinence, helping to reduce the need for multiple changes at night or trips to the bathroom. Now, staying dry can be one less thing to lose sleep over.
Simply call 800-208-1498 to order now and find out why 9 out of 10 caregivers and users would recommend the PureWick system. For more information and to order, call 800-208-1498. That's 800-208-1498.
Some things in your medicine cabinet are more dangerous than others. When it comes to prescription drugs, opioid pain medicines can be addictive and even deadly. Half the people who misuse prescription pain medicines get them from a friend or family member. Be part of the solution. Go through your medicine cabinets, drawers, anywhere you keep unused opioid pills, patches, or syrups. Find out how to dispose of them safely. Visit fda.gov/drug disposal.
Whether it's on the court, on the field, on the ice, or someplace in between, I'm always looking to find out more about who and what makes Minot's stomping grounds come alive. Helping tell our region's athletes and coaches stories is what I love. I'm finding that's part of what makes the Magic City so special, our people. Catch the latest on the local teams you cheer for by watching me, Zach Keenan, weeknights at 6 and 10. Welcome back to sports. Let's start off with Minot State.
From lead to shoot to edit to air, we help you see North Dakota's news beginning to end. For information and experience you can trust, keep watching your news leader.
JGL Grain, providing procurement and marketing solutions to the grain and feed industry. Call us for your grain marketing needs at 816-229-0303 or log on to jglgrain.com.
Choose a car with your heart. Choose a loan with your head. Stop dreaming. Start driving. Affinity First Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender.
We had a few showers not too long ago at Lake Metagoshi, but for now, looking at the camera, the insects are back. Just a little bit of raindrop left, but with the insects back, yeah, that lets you know the showers are gone. But for the moment, we will keep a chance for showers for the Turtle Mountains in the forecast for the next few hours. Minot, we are going to remain dry. Check it out, 40s for our morning lows, 70s for our Thursday highs, followed by another round of summer heat with 90s over the weekend and next week.
This huge alligator took up residence in a North Carolina neighborhood.
Oh my gosh.
And when the residents called the police, they were told to leave the animal alone because they didn't want to stress it.
I'd be stressed.
Alligators are protected. The neighbors pooled their money and called a private wildlife removal service to relocate it at a cost of $600, but they said it was worth it to avoid being the creature's next snack.
I've enjoyed North Dakota so far. I'm enjoying North Dakota even more now that I see that we don't have that in my backyard.
$600 though, Zach, honestly, to get rid of the animal, that's a crock. It's terrible.
Thanks for watching KMOT at 10. Have a good night.
There she is.
Hello, Judy.
Yes.
She's just an awesome person. You never know what the day brings. Ooh, I like that better.
I love it.
It is a surprise every time we get together.
What do you think?
You always look good. I tell you that all the time.
If you got it, flaunt it.
But she's also my friend.
Anytime she has a break, she stops and says hi to me. And it makes my whole day.
It's not a job. It is a calling.
Versatile is worldwide. Durability, reliability, and ease of service and maintenance. And Dakota Truck and Farm is your full-line Versatile and Farm King dealer. Rely on Dakota Truck and Farm to bring you all that Versatile has to offer.
Some things can't be taught. A nose for news. Ability to tell a story using pictures as well as words. The design to be first scene of any event. KFYR TV has an immediate opening for a multimedia journalist to round out our experienced news team. It helps to know your way around a video camera and editing software, but if you recognize yourself in the above description, we will consider training you. Salary is competitive. Contact News Director J.R. Havens for more information about joining our team.
Being informed matters. Our team of meteorologists is committed to bringing you the most up-to-date weather information around the clock. Stay connected to KMOT, your news and weather leader.
Dear gas prices, Toyota's hybrid lineup says, go take a hike. Because we bring efficiency with power and savings with style. Think you can stand in our way? We got this. Toyota Hybrids.
Get 1.9% APR for 48 months on 4 of Toyota's favorite hybrids, plus 6 of Toyota's fuel-efficient gas models. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Oh, the kids? At your parents'. I ate an hour ago because you completely forgot about the anniversary sale at Denver Mattress. We're celebrating 50 years with Furniture Row, so everything is on sale. That means $50 off every Buena Vista, Summit, and Doctor's Choice Original. Or purchase any Tempur-Pedic and get a $300 gift. Score 2 Doctor's Choice pillows for only $50, plus 50 months no interest and free shipping. The anniversary sale only at Denver Mattress.
Hey, Jimmy. I have been all interrupting. I just wanted to say hi.